What's up guys, my name is Sajid Menon from Techie for Life. In this video I'm going to solve some probability sum which was asked in previous year GATE. Okay, in below description I have given table of content, which means that you can directly skip the video to the question which you wanted to solve or which you don't know how to solve. Okay, without wasting any time, let us jump to our questions. Okay, these are the questions we are going to solve in this section. First one is this. Second one is this. Okay, let's just start with the first one. This question was asked in 2014 for 2 marks. So first of all, I want to give the formula of probability. So this is the formula of probability. This means that it is a number of event which is likely event which we wanted, or we wanted to take the probability, that is NA, and N of S is a sample space, which is the total number of event which could occur. Okay, as simple as that. Now here we are given that now 4 fair sided dice are rolled, which means that if one dice is rolled, we get a 6 sample space, isn't it? Since in a dice we have 1 2 3 4 5 6. So if we rolled a 2 dice, we will get a 6 cross 6, that is 36 events. Okay? And similarly we could calculate for a 4 sized, that is 6 cross 6 cross 6, which turns around to be 1296. Okay, you could do that. Now the question, read the question again. The probability that sum of result being 22. So we need to find out the set or event in such a way that our likely or our event will contain the sum as 22. So what are the values? So okay, so for being 22 we require at least 2 6s, isn't it? And then we 12, then we left with the 10. So we could do that by this arrangement, isn't it? 6 6 5 5. And third one would be 6 6. If we try 4 5 or 4 6, then if we try 4 6, then that will be 16. Yeah, that would be right, 6 and 4. But if we tried any other value, it won't be 22 sum. Okay, so we could only try these 2 events, isn't it? You could do that. See, so now our question is how many ways this can be arranged. So let us do a combinatorics on this. 6 6 5 5. So four values are there, so out of which 2 are 6 and 2 are 5, which means that we could arrange in such a way that like 5 5 6 6 or 6 5 6 6. It will take a lot of time, so we have a combinatorics formula for that, which means that if in which says that, sorry, these are 2 values are common, so we could take out of, we have 4 values, okay, isn't it? 4 value, out of which we could take 2 values, that is 4C2, which is 4 factorial upon 2 factorial into 2 factorial, which could further solve as 4 factorial into 3 into 2 factorial. 2 factorial gets covered. Okay, 12 upon 2, that is 6. So we find out the value of this. 6 6 5 5 can be arranged in 6 ways. And now our second one is 6 6 6 4. This, see, in this 6 occurred 3 times, so it cannot be arranged So this is a combinatorial equation of 4C3, isn't it? Yeah. So which will comes to be 4. So total event occurred is 4 plus 6, that is 10. So our NA is 10. NA is 10, and our probability will become NA by NS. And NS we already know, that is 1296, isn't it? So 10 by 1296. And now read the question. So it's of a form of h by 1296, and we need to find the value of h. So it's of form h by 1296, and what's the value of h? Yeah, you guessed it right. Answer is 10. So this was the first question. Now let's get to the second one. Okay, this was asked in 2012. Here, since only one die is rolled, our sample space would be 6. Okay, so now this sum could be divided into two parts. That die would come 1 2 3 or 4 5 6, and for that event the probability is half. We know that. Yes. So now if 1 2 3 comes, it will roll again. So the chance that 1 5 comes, so our answer would be 6. 1 4 won't be 6, that's 5. So summation of 1 5, yeah. So only chance would be 1 5 and 1 6. So 2 chance would 1, and with 2 we have 2 4 2 5 2 6. So we have 3 event, and with 3 we have 3 3 3 4 3 5 and 3 6 with 4 event. So total 9 event out of 18 event. 18, how we get that 18? As a triplet, isn't it? So 3 values are there. It could be any 6 values, that is 6 cross 3. 18 values are possible, out of which we only require 9. So that's 9 by 18, which is 1 by 2. So for this event to occur, so that's probability will be half into this 9 by 18, that's half, that is 1 by 4. And one more here, if we get directly 6, so we could take that value as well. If 4 or 5 we can't. So out of these 6, which means that our sample space is 1 out of 6. If directly 6 comes, we could take that value as well. That's why our sample space or probability is 1 by 6 for this event. So if we if we do a summation of these two, 1 by 4 plus 1 by 6, we get something around 10 by 24. Yeah. So but no option matches that. So but C is option B. So if we further reduce it, we could get 5 by 12. Okay, so that's option B for you. Okay, this question basically says that 2 should appear before any even number. Okay, so we know that in 1 to 20 we have 10 odds and 10 events. So using this we would solve this. Okay, it says that, so if our first value contains 2, we could arrange our 20 value in any 19 factorial way. Yeah, and similarly, if first value is any odd number, that is 10 values, means 1 3 5 like that, up to 10 values we can have here. And if we fill with second value with a 2, we could have, so first value is 10, so 10 into, and this other value could arranged in how much, 18 factorial way. So similarly, we solve this 9 into, then if our value is 2 here, so it's 10, and here it will be 9, so 9 into 10 into 9 into how much, 17 factorial way this could be arranged. So what's the point here? If we calculate further and further, our answer will be very huge, which does not comes in this range, any of this range option. So our answer directly we can say it's none of this. Yeah, that's one correction here. Yeah, so if you read this question carefully, you come to know that this question is of conditional probability. Okay, so I will summarize this for you. This is a given. Okay, we need to find this. So first step would be to find, so P of, this is a conditional probability. According to Bayesian formula, it could be written as it is P intersection probability of P intersection Q upon probability of C. The easy trick would be to, we need to find out this, so probability of in denominator will come as probability of Q. So it's an easy way to remember this. Okay, so what we know here, we don't know the value of, we don't know both. So we will try with this one, P of Q upon P. So this will also be NP of P. Okay, we know the value of P of probability of P and what probability of Q upon P. So substitute there, we get 1 by 3 is equal to upon what's probability of P, it's 1 by 4. So we guess that probability of P intersection Q is 1 by 3 into 1 by 4, that is 1 by 12. So substituting the value here, we could get the value of P of Q. So P of Q would be 1 by 2 equal to 1 by 12 upon probability of Q. Okay, so probability of Q could be written as 1 by 12 into 2, so that is 1 by 6. So we know all the values. Okay, so now just apply this one directly. We could apply this probability of, so what would be that is, it's a complement, so we could write this as like this, 1 minus P union Q. So by mutual exclusion formula, we have 1 minus probability of P plus probability of Q minus probability of P intersection Q. So we have all these value, so just substitute and we get the answer. So that would be 1 minus probability of P is 1 by 4, it's given, and probability of Q is 1 by 6, which is we calculated, and P intersection Q is 1 by 12. So let's just solve this. So it will become 6 plus 4, that is 10 upon 24 minus 1 by 12, which becomes 1 minus, so we could do LCM here, 10 minus 2 is 8 upon 24, which comes as 24 minus 8, 16 out of 24, which is not there, isn't it? We did one mistake here. So below it would be P of Q complement, and which could be again written as 1 minus P of Q. So that's value P of Q we already know. What is it? It's 1 by 6. So 1 minus 1 by 6 is 5 by 6. So we would have to write 5 by 6 below here. Now questions of 5 by 6. So now if you do that, 16 by 24, 6 by 5, our answer comes out to be 4 by 5. It's option A. Okay, that's our answer.